May not have the best double biceps pose on the tour, but Mami Umeki is one of the most devastating judokas when it comes to newaza, and as you'll see, she can produce some pretty good tachiwaza. We're going to look at all of her Ippons from the Ulaanbaatar Grand Slam in this video. So in this match, her opponent made quite a big mistake in trying to look busy with a fairly false attack, a weak seonage attempt ending up in turtle, and Mami Umeki loves to victimize people for playing turtle with this sankaku gatame. So she came out and had a pretty easy first round matchup, and a few feet to the head weren't enough to escape a hometown defeat for the local Mongolian girl. Now here's match 2. This time Umeki was able to force her opponent into turtle and immediately went into the same type of turnover. A few months ago I put out a video called Sankaku versus Half Guard, and one of the things I talked about in that video was if you're the Sankaku player, you can use your lower leg, the bottom leg, to keep the opponent's legs spread apart, which is what Mami Umeki did early on as her opponent looked to trap her top leg, and Umeki was able to transition to ude-garami and then remove the bottom leg and get the other leg out to establish osai-komi. Let's look at the final, and this was an absolute barn burner. You might have seen my video from earlier looking at a knockout from uranage. So that was from Lanir, and she came out really aggressively. I haven't seen much of Lanir, but what I have seen, it's pretty similar. Like, she basically has one pace. She comes out and she grabs a hold of you and she tries to attack. Maybe she gets thrown, maybe she gets an Ippon, but it's entertaining. I'm going to be searching out for some more matches from Lanir this week. So she was really willing to come out aggressively and take it to a Japanese player. It's really rare to see an international judoka that wants to get a Japanese player on the ground. Mami Umeki, very good on top. I wouldn't say she's as good defensively when she's on the bottom. And Lanir, very aggressive with her grip fighting, basically throwing her hands at the jawline and trying to slide down onto the judo-gi collar after making connection with the face. There it is again. So someone made a comment that the uranage video I put up was a bit like pro wrestling. So this one so far a little bit like boxing, or maybe combat jiu-jitsu with the open-handed slaps. And a really risky ukiwaza attempt there. Really lucky not to get scored on for making such a risky, somewhat in vain attempt to throw. But I really appreciate her aggression. This is certainly the most entertaining gold medal contest in women's judo at the Ulaanbaatar Grand Slam. And you can see here that Lanir was starting to fade. Close to 2 minutes of fairly aggressive judo, no stalling whatsoever. And Mami Umeki, typically very good with the harai goshi, this time using uchimata to score what was very clearly Ippon. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I certainly enjoyed this fight. Check out the video I posted earlier of Lanir's uranage KO from the semi-final. And I've got lots of other content from Ulaanbaatar Grand Slam on my channel.